Okay, I got involved in the project because my dear friend Paul Brooks, who I did Champions with, we were in Winnipeg, and he says, I want you to watch this documentary, Last Breath, because he wants to make it into a movie. And I watched it, and I was blown away, and I was really excited. I said, I'm in. He says, do you want to read it? I says, I don't care if I ever read it. I'm in. And then that's how I got to meet my two.
And he still hasn't read
new
it.
besties.
He still hasn't read it.
Wow.
I didn't need to read it. I figure it'll organically all come together.
It's great.
What was training like for this role, and how is it different from your other action roles?
I mean, training for this underwater movie was and will be one of the most memorable experiences of my career. You know, we had an incredible dive instructor by the name of John Garman, who, you know, very famously worked with James Cameron on The Abyss and the Avatar movies, and really just has an all-encompassing, comprehensive expertise in preparing actors to play divers and get them really good and really fast. So, you know, both Finn and I spent, 3 or 4 weeks just underwater every single day, out in the Mediterranean around Malta where we shot the film, but also in the tank where we shot the underwater scenes. Just basically learning, you know, everything from like the basics of scuba diving to eventually transitioning out of the regulator, which you put in your mouth and to draw your oxygen from, to the wonderful helmet that you see to Finn's right, which is what the actual helmet that saturation divers use when they're, many hundreds of feet underwater, doing pipeline repair or whatever it is that the mission of the day is. So, I really loved the experience of working on this movie because it was as practical as I think you could possibly be. Truly, most of the underwater sequences and the shots that you see are performed by Finn and myself and are really as true to life as you can possibly get, given the circumstances. And that's always just a really gratifying experience for an actor.
And Finn, did you meet the real life divers and the real Chris Lemons, and did that impact your performance in shaping your character?
I got to meet Chris, and it definitely impacted the performance and impacted the experience because you get to ask all the questions that a script might not tell you. Meeting Chris was inspiring, and you know, he's such a nice guy that he was very open and easy to talk to about what happened, and I believe that he's been able to talk to other people about his experience and help people through other sort of issues and struggles that they've had in life based on kind of what he went through and how he's overcome it. So, I mean, in terms of the challenge that we had to make this into a real film, it was great to know that the real people were there on hand to give advice and help us out. And it really showed in the movie because we really were able to do all the research and find out all the kind of answers that we needed.
水深最高300メートルで作業を行う飽和潜水士。In you go.
Get out of there
right now.
Chris has become an anchor.
I can't breathe.
I can't get to you.
驚愕の実話。通信は途絶え、酸素は残りわずか。
I'm not losing a diver today.
ラストブレス。
Chris, where